Hello my friends, welcome to another video. We're gonna try to get through this. I am so far behind schedule. Sorry about my dishwasher in the background. I am so far behind schedule and I'm having to do this when I'm sick. My husband is not happy with me, but got stuff to do. So this will be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the pan over. First of all, this was Succulents. I absolutely, this was the pen I used, made for me by Tamara from Captured by Radiance. It's called Blue Tinsel. I am so in love with this pen. Loved it. Like, actually, let me put it over here. I don't want it to roll off and break. So, my goodness sakes, was there a lot to this? So there was 72 colors and 14 enhancements. I have 2 complete full bags left over of 3842 as well as 3808. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to set these aside for a moment and gather my thoughts. So what I'm first going to obviously need to do, I'm going to turn it this way, is I am going to get these in numerical order. Otherwise, we are going to be here 10 hours instead of 9.5. Okay? So let's do that. I hope you guys are doing good. So yeah, I went to the doctor's. I had been waiting for this appointment. This is going the wrong way. I don't care anymore. I had been waiting forever to go to the doctor's for a couple of reasons. My doctor, our doctor, because my husband goes, sorry about you guys, I have no lotion. I'm scratching my hands. It is what it is. I'm hoping that you're just looking away, maybe diamond painting or something. Our doctor is retiring, and so we needed to say goodbye to him. We've had him as a doctor for both of us for well over 20 years. And there was no way that we weren't going to, say goodbye. So that, but I also needed to do a med check and a couple other things. I needed to get some paperwork. I needed to make sure that I needed to make sure, let me just slow down a second. I might be stopping and starting this video, but I am getting it done today. It's September 30th. I don't have a choice. I don't know why, but I thought there was 31 days in September. I didn't look at a calendar like you're supposed to do, like a normal person. So what am I looking for? 21? Yeah, 21. I had paperwork that I just wanted to make sure that I had in case this other doctor is literally a quack. I don't know this person. I've never heard of this doctor before. And like I said, we've been with him for, 20 plus years. It's quite the shock. We knew at some point, obviously, that he would be retiring. I don't know why we didn't think it would be so soon. He's fairly older, so, and he's talked multiple times to us about his family pressuring him to retire, you know, enjoy life, but his life was all about helping people. This is the only doctor that I've ever had who literally would take however long you needed to talk to him and make sure that everything was okay before you left. No stone left unturned, no question left, you know, unanswered. Absolutely, I mean, like old school doctor. Like, literally. I literally was so close to asking him, how do you feel about like doing a home visit? But obviously he wouldn't be able to, well, I don't know, would he still be, yeah, he'd still be a licensed doctor, right? I don't know. I'm serious. Like, he's that good of a doctor. It's just, why does everything have to change? I don't know. You know. I think the older you get, I'm kind of learning that this is true. The older you get, it is a little harder, in my opinion, to deal with change. For me, specifically, it's like technology change. Like, I just, you know what I think it is? Because I talk about this a lot, but here's what I actually think it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to learn about how to do this, that, and the other thing. I just don't. I just want stuff to work. I want things to be easy. And what I don't understand is why it's not easier. Why are things not easier? Why is it not more simplistic? It seems to me that things have gotten more complicated than not. And I just don't understand it. So anyway, he's leaving, and he will be there until the end of the year. And then that'll be it. And we already have an appointment, both my husband and I, with the next doctor. Okay, there we go. We are all not in order, but that's okay. Well, we are never mind, it doesn't matter. We're in order. Okay. Is that better? I don't know. It's off kilter to me, but to you it looks straight. That's all that matters. All right, let's do this. Let's hope I can. This might take me a few takes. But yeah, I don't know, like stuff that I'm gonna have to move this off to the side, you guys. You know, getting a new doctor. Nobody wants to get a new doctor, especially if you've been with them for a long time, but it's just other things too. It's like, I'll give you an example. And to be fair, when we bought this house, everything was online. Like, you didn't have to go in and, well, there was one thing, but I think that's when we very first started the process. We had to, like, you know, bring our ID and our social security numbers and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. But beyond that, there was no, you didn't have to sign anything. It was all electronic. It made it really, really easy. And this lawyer that we're hiring, it's the same type of a process. I think what's throwing me off though is, oh my gosh, is that probably makes it worse too when I keep doing that with the static. It's all this Lego. It's all this legal jumbo stuff that is going on. And I'm just like, what? Now, I could call because basically we're at the point now where we're ready to sign. We're signing documents now, you know, agreeing to the terms and conditions of the council, etc. And why can't it be easier? Why? Why are we... The document seems so scary to me to sign. Now, it's no scarier than when when we signed the houses for the oh wow. When we signed the papers for the house, right? That was confusing, and there was literally like 400 pages. I'm probably exaggerating, but probably not by much. Wait, really? Okay. And it's just scary. You know, they sent the documents for us to sign electronically. And I'm reading through it. Of course, I think it's because I'm sick. Because I literally, I'm somebody who's like on it. Like, get the stuff to me. Let's handle it. Let's go. I don't want to, we're not messing around. Let's go. Like, get on it, people. Come on. Because like, I called him last week. I thought by last week they'd be on it, but they weren't. So it's just who I am. I just want things done. Let's go. So when I got it today, I was really disappointed because I'm sick and I'm literally not understanding what's happening. My husband's like, just set it down. He's like, he goes, just let it go for now. He's like, we don't have to sign these today. You know, and it's just what's creeping me. Well, it's just not creeping me out, but it's like, there's this fee, there's that fee, there's this other fee, and it's per hour. And I'm like, look at how much of this I have left. You guys, I have a lot of colors left. This is crazy. Wow. I'm glad because I don't even have this color, so yay for me. What's the name of this color? It's really pretty. Green. It's just green. I just don't have the wherewithal right now to understand what I'm signing, and I don't want to sign. It's almost, I swear to you, it's almost like I need a lawyer just to look at this document, which I would then have to pay for. I'm sure it's fine. I don't even remember the last time I had to deal with a lawyer. So for those of you who are new, hi, welcome. This is an off video. It's going to be off. I'm not normally this. Well, I don't know. Maybe I am. But I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy what you see. I hope you become part of our community. We always love having new, compassionate, kind people who are genuinely interested in diamond painting and not having drama and not gossiping and not being unkind to one another. So this is a place of light and love, literally. So if you want to join that, and not spiritually, it's just, this is a place, you know, to come together and be kind and inspire each other and help each other. So, but I don't even know what I was talking about. Nope. Oh, oh, there. That's right. There was no 310. I was like, what? Wow, a lot of this one too. Oh, right. So we are hiring this attorney for us. Okay, nobody's doing anything to us. I am hiring an attorney to get an opinion. That's it. I just want their legal advice. That's it. And I cannot believe how much money it costs just to get legal advice. I mean, I want to make a friend. Is anybody an attorney out there, a legit attorney that wants to be friends with me? And I don't have one for the dark. Oh, do I? No. Okay. So this is a mixed bag. I accidentally mixed, if you can see, light and dark. So I've made a light bag, but now I need to make a dark bag. Because I'm trying to get these in order here. When is it? 318. That might be hard to find. Nope, not at all. I'm just trying to get, yeah, if anybody's a legit attorney, a legit lawyer attorney and wants to give me some financial legal advice for free, that'd be awesome. Because it is like, dang. But that's all I'm doing. That's all we're doing, is we're getting advice from an attorney. And the scary thing for me is no matter what this person comes back and says, I am going to get a second opinion. Which you're like, why? That you're just wasting your money at that point. Well, I don't know. Am I like, if you had something that was really important, right? Really, I mean, your livelihood, your livelihood. Okay. And you had somebody give you, I mean, obviously this person has to go off the laws that were, man, this needs goo gone so bad. This needs goo gone. Obviously, the attorney has to go off the law of the land. They can't just be like, yep, nope, whatever, you know, yes, no, whatever. They have to go off. Sorry if I'm in your way. They have to go off of the law. So I would assume that this lawyer would be going off of what the law says, right? And if that's the case, then why would I need another attorney? Is what part of me is saying. Part of me is like, Rami, it doesn't matter, because whatever this person says, the next person's going to say the same thing, because they have to go off of precedents. They have to go off of, like I said, the law. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, why would I get another attorney? But what if this person isn't a good attorney? What if they're not good at their job? Or what if they mess up and they don't do their job properly, and then the time comes and I find out they were wrong this whole time, and I wasted that money, and I wasted the time that I could have been using to do something else about this situation. Do you know what I mean? What do you guys think? What would you guys do? Think of what would you guys do? I'm just curious. I love different opinions. Obviously, that's what I'm asking, but I want to know what, you know, what you guys would do. I remember coming across this YouTube channel this one time. I have no idea why it came up. It was like a homestead channel or something like that. And I'm like, why is this coming up on my feed? And it was a woman. And basically, I swear to you guys, it was so weird. Because she was basically talking almost exactly about the stuff that I'm talking about happening to us. That was happening to her. Well, these aren't the same color. That was happening to her. And she was battling it and going through lawyers. And she really liked her lawyers. And all this kind of stuff. But it was the same, almost exactly the same situation. And I kind of followed it for a little bit, but she was really annoying. Like, she was major drama queen, and I didn't know the other side of the story. See, that's the thing, right? You never know the other side of the story, so you're kind of like, I mean, I don't care if what she was saying was true or not, but I just started to get this vibe, like, some of the stuff that she started saying, I could tell was just coming from a place of massive anger. And I get that. I really, really, trust me when I say I get that. But you really need to keep a cool head here. And you need to go off of what the law says. And you need to follow directions. You need to be smart. And I feel like when you get angry and you start lashing out, that's when you've lost. You know, not a court case or whatever, but that's when you've lost. I mean, you've already lost if you are losing control like that. So she just started, instead of it being a legal thing, it turned into kind of like a drama thing where she needed to like drag people in to the conversation that, oh man, I can't. Yeah. She started to drag people into the conversation that had no say. And I was kind of like, some of the stuff you're saying makes sense. Some of it doesn't make sense. Oh, no. Wow. Okay, well, now I have 2 bags that need to be... It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There are other important things going on. I think pouring different colored drills into that container is probably 10 trillionth down on the list. Yeah. I mean, I'm guilty of, I think we're all guilty at some point of doing that. If somebody has wronged you, of course you're going to be mad. You want to share it with your friends and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, ooh, like now she's sharing it on YouTube, and I know people know, I know that somebody knows who this person is, right? I mean, her neighbors or, you know, whoever. And I'm thinking, you might be like kind of ruining your case here because, you know, while I'm talking about vague things here, I'm not like, I'm not saying anything that wouldn't be, you know, totally just public knowledge. So yeah, I don't know. So I kind of stopped watching her because I was, ooh, yeah, this is blue. I kind of stopped watching her because I was like, oh, let's see. No. Oh, it doesn't even, why did I even, it doesn't even go up that high. I just kind of stopped watching her because of that. I just wanted to know the legalities and like the process that she was going through. And she kind of talked about that at first. And that's why I started watching her. And then I was kind of like, ooh, nope, this is turning yucky. I don't want to sit here and hear about gossip and what he said, she said, that type of thing. And blah, 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 blah. Just if you're going to talk about legalities, that's great. Because I do want to know. But, once we start going down that road, you've lost me. You've lost me at that point. Okay, 746. I don't care. I don't, and I'm not, I am saying that, like, I don't care. I don't care because I don't want to be a part of that. I'm too old for this crap. You know, I'm too old for this. I don't want to sit here and listen to people's gossip and, you know, type of whatever. Do you go over there though? Go over there because I just don't have time. You guys, we only get so much time on this planet. We really do. I don't have time for that. I would rather spend my time laughing with friends, talking with friends that care about me, and I have friends that care about me. So, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's just ugly. I also think it makes you look ugly, like on outwardly too, not just inward, but outwardly. I think you actually start to look ugly. or maybe it's the perception of the attitude that goes along with the way you look. You start to look ugly. Okay, wow, these are different colors. I don't mean, I'm just saying, it's true. You know, it's like when somebody makes an angry face or something. It's like, so, okay, let's talk about diamond painting. The pan over that I showed you has got nothing on the short that I did of the succulent. Now, I highly recommend that you go over and see the short that I did because it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. I did that. There was a lot of light on the painting, so you could see the how much it sparkled. And comment down below if you have seen the short, because I know some of you have, and tell people the comparison between that short and what I just showed as the pan over at the beginning of this video, because it's night and day. It's night and day. So yeah, go over there. Succulents was great. Now, it was a large painting, okay? Where's my... Do I have my logbook? No. And it's a Peggy Collins. I know a lot of you guys out there are trying to get it. I'm trying to get my hands on the goddess paintings. So, yeah, did I write it down? No. Okay, well, I have it in the other room. I just haven't written that. I haven't finished writing down stuff about this painting. Okay, so, what did I just do? Oh, okay, I got the wrong sticker. Succulents was great. It would have been great without the enhancements too. And it would have been. So if you're thinking of getting the painting and you're like, well, I don't want to get the enhancements, you don't have to. It's still a very, very, very beautiful painting. It really is. It comes with crystals. So it comes with quite a few enhancements as it is. Hold on a second. Okay. It came with 5 ABs, 1 crystal, and 3 fairy dust. The painting is a 33 by 22, so it's a little large. I've been noticing this on Diamond Art Club's paintings. Now, I'm gonna, if you remember, if you saw the unboxing, oh man, look at that. We're starting a new bag. If you saw the unboxing, or maybe, was it the kit up? I think it was the kit up. Yeah. You'll notice that you'll see that I showed that there was quite a large stain on the canvas. It started in the upper right corner area on the framing on the white, but it did go down into the drill field. And when I showed that on the kit up, I didn't notice the full extent of the staining. Now, having said that, once the drills were placed, there was no issue whatsoever, okay? Also, the stain on the white border is only visible when it's on a light table. That's why during the kit up, when I was kitting it up, I could not see it. And I was like, wait, it was here. I can't find it. So let me get back to what I was saying. So with Diamond Art Club lately, I'm noticing a few things, okay? Now, I just got that painting. This is not something that's been sitting in my stash for long. If you've been watching me, you'll know that I really wanted the painting. I think it was Anne that got me to get it. She's like, Succulents is there, and it was the one time that I actually was able to get it painting, because my girlfriend just yesterday was like, oh, the Goddess of the Temple is back in. As soon as I go, it's out of stock. Anyway, there's a couple things that I've been noticing with Diamond Art Club. The first one is there are areas on canvases that just simply are not as sticky as the rest. And when I say they're not as sticky, I'm being kind in saying that. They are on borderline, the drills aren't going to stick, okay? It's not my glue dot. It's not the double-sided tape, the wax, the putty, or whatever, pulling the drills off. It's literally, the drills are just sliding all over the place. So I'll be painting, okay, and I'll come across a section. Now, this has happened to me several times. That's why I'm mentioning it. I'll come across a section, and it's simply, these look different to me. Nope. It simply isn't as sticky. And it might be a section just like about this big. Not that big. Just, you know, kind of, oh, it's not as sticky right here. And then it goes back into being just fine. And, you know, I'm irritated while I'm working on the section. I'm thinking about emailing Diamond Art Club. And then I get out of the section. I'm like, well, that wasn't that bad. Okay, never mind. I mean, at least the drills were sticking, right? And so I don't do anything. I don't say anything. I don't, you know, whatever. But I have noticed that lately that's been happening. Okay. Now I'm pleasantly surprised with this kit as far as the amount of drills that they gave me, because in the past, recently, I have noticed that I have been running out of drills, or to getting to the point where there's like, I don't know, 15 drills left. Did I have enough drills on those projects? Yes. You're like, then Raimi, what's the problem? Well, my problem is they claim to have an X percentage amount more than what you need. And what I was finding was that wasn't always the case with the particular kits that I had. I'm not saying that everybody's kits are like that, but the ones that I had been working on, and I mentioned them in the review that I didn't have the amount of drills that it possibly should have. And in fact, again, I had run out. Now, I already know about running out of drills with Diamond Art Club. Okay, it takes a long time to get, at least for me. You might get them the next day. That's great. But for me, I don't. It takes a very long time. I've only requested drills one time from Diamond Art Club when I ran out. And this is a mixed bag. Is it mixed? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do another one. It was with Season of the Witch, and I ran out, like immediately ran out. Like it was like I wasn't even a quarter of the way done with the canvas. And I've talked about this before, but if you're new, hi. And so, you know, it says right on there, contact them. And I was like, oh, okay, you know. And again, I had not been diamond painting for very long at all. I wasn't even a year into it at this point. So I contacted them through email, said, hey, they wanted the order number, and I provided that. I wish when you looked up your order number in their website, it had the title and then the order number. Because I'm having to click on all the order numbers to see, like, okay, which order number goes with this canvas. I don't know, because I don't keep records like that. But anyway, I said I ran out of this color, and they said, sure. And they got back to me right away. They were on it. And they're like, oh, no problem whatsoever. And they're like, you know, what color, blah, blah, blah. Obviously they checked that I had indeed purchased the canvas, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, no problem. They're like, so there's you have two options. Now, again, remember, this is probably a year and a half ago, because I've told this story and somebody said they don't do that. Well, they did to me. So I don't know what to say. they said you have two options. The first option is we can go ahead and send you those drills. Okay. But if we do that, we're not going to send you anymore. So if you find that you run out of more drills, we're not going to send you anymore. Like, this is it. This is the only chance. Or you can go ahead and keep going with your canvas. And if you find yourself running out of other colors, then when you're done with what you have, you can contact us and we'll send all of them to you. And I was like, I didn't like that answer. I didn't like that option. But those were my options. So I said, well, thank you so much for getting back to me so quickly. I appreciate it. I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with option 1 because I literally can't. Could I have gone around like all of the drills that were missing? Yes, but that Season of the Witch was at the time the largest canvas I've done. She's still close to the largest canvas I've ever done. Close. She's like 36 by something. So in order for me to go around all of the drill, just work around, can you imagine all the release papers I would have to put in different places for that to, I didn't want to deal with it. So I was like, I'll go ahead and go with option 1. And they're like, okay, no problem. And I was like, that's awesome. Like, thank you so much. And I was like, please don't run out of colors. And in fact, I got so scared that I went ahead and went on to Amazon, Temu, wherever, and I got the entire Art Dot set, the 447 colors in rounds and squares, and just said, there. Now I'm not going to, hopefully, run out. Because now, right, I don't have the option to contact them again about this painting. Okay, so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And it took a while. Okay, that's fair. It took a while. They're sending them to me. That's fine. Oh, great. I had another color this whole... Oh, it didn't even... Well, those two look like they... I don't know what's going on. And I get the drills. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I believe it was 451 that I needed. Now, keep in mind, I hadn't even been diamond painting for a year. So I had no spare drills because most of the paintings, okay, that I had been doing prior to that was Temu. I never thought to save my drills. No. And even if I had thought to save my drills, okay, they would have been rounds. I probably wouldn't have had that. I'm not saying I wouldn't have, but I probably wouldn't have had enough to finish that painting. So, yay! There's something in my mailbox. Oh, look, it's from Diamond Art Club. Yay, it's my drills. So I come home. I've got the package. And keep in mind, and again, I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember how many bags of this I needed. I also cannot confirm 100% that it was 451. It's just for some reason that's sticking in my head. When they sent them to me, they weren't the full-size bags. So what I'm saying is they weren't, where'd they go? Okay. They weren't these. They weren't full-size bags. They were, I have one somewhere here. Oh, right here. They were these size. They were these size. And I got 3. 3 of these. Yeah. So, I was like, okay, good thing I ordered the Art Dot. So the Art Dot got here in time. And I did have to use Art Dot drills to finish the canvas. And so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm always going to have spare drills. Now, I've told this story before, and people were like, that's not what happens. I've contacted Diamond Art Club, and they'll send me diamonds if I run out. And then if I run out even after that, they'll still send me more diamonds. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe they changed their policy from 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago now. I don't know. But they didn't do that with me. They simply didn't. And yeah. So that's why I started saving drills. Isn't that funny? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I just haven't turned to it yet. 909. I didn't even check to see if I have a little bit of a temperature. I took some ibuprofen, and I don't know if it's the only reason why I'm functioning right now. Okay, but I have so much to do. I can't even, like, I don't think I'm going to be able to meet my goals for September, and it makes me very sad inside. I just don't see how it's possible. So that's okay, right? Give myself some grace. I give everyone else grace. My husband's always like, why are you always, you're so nice to other people, but you're not nice to yourself. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe I should be nicer to myself. You know, I'm always shocked when somebody's like nice to me. I'm always like, oh my God, why are they being so nice to me? Like, what? They're being so nice. It's weird thinking, isn't it? Let me take it off of this one because this one has less stickers on it. Are any of you guys like that? Or sometimes are you just like, oh my gosh, this person's being so nice? Like, wow. So yeah, and like I said, to get back to the succulent painting, I highly recommend it. There's a lot of blocking in it. There's some confetti, but it's mostly blocking. The outlines, the outline of the succulents, you can see it's very sparkly. Not all of the outlines are highlighted with crystals or, let's see, right? No. Yeah, not all of it's outlined with crystals. So those outlines, I believe, just come from the kit, so not from the enhancement. We'll go over the enhancements in a minute because I have to put those away anyway. And you'll see what I received in the kit. So that you can make a decision. Do I want to get the kit, enhancement kit? And again, on the kit up, I also go over it in detail. So I see a lot of questions on diamond painting with sparklers. Ugh. I see a lot of questions from people who maybe are perhaps new to diamond painting. Maybe they're not new to diamond painting. They've just never gotten an enhancement kit. When you get an enhancement kit from Diamond Painting with Sparklers, DP with Sparklers, and you have a square canvas and they send you round drills, it'll say that they're for squares. I see so many posts on the DP with Sparklers Facebook page. Why am I getting round squares? Or why am I getting round drills that say that they're for squares? Why? Why? I gotta take this off. Why do they say that they're square when they're round? That is not a mistake. Are you guys too, I feel like you're too, oh, there we go. Is that better? Yeah, now you can really see how messy my crap is. Okay. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, they're supposed to be rounds. They do go on, and I'm telling you, like, with Purnell, with the succulents, there's a lot of rounds. In fact, I believe, so there's 14 enhancements on this one. I think 9 of them are round, but we'll check it out. So do not fear, my friends. Do not fear. Put them on your canvas. Stand back and take a look, and you'll see. You'll understand. They are specially they're special rounds. They're not normal rounds. If you took those rounds and tried to put them on a round painting, they wouldn't fit. So they are designed. They're a little bit smaller than normal rounds to fit on a square painting. Genius, absolute genius. So yeah. The first time I did it, or the first time I ordered, sorry, the first time I went to order the kit for Purnell, it said that there were rounds, and I was like, oh, well, that's wrong. So what did I do? Oh, right. So I ordered each one individually because I was like, oh, well, this kit's wrong. And I ordered the square. What am I doing? It's Remy. I ordered the square drills. And when it came, and I read the sheet again, I was like, wait, well, why? What? And I had to ask some people. I was just like everybody else. I had to ask, right? We have to learn at some point. I mean, that's how I learned. And so I had to reorder and just trust the process. I had to trust the process. And diamond painting is like that. You know, like I'm working on a painting right now. You guys will all have seen it by now. It's called I'm Fine. I'm calling it I'm Fine because it says I'm fine on it. I'm trusting the process, but yeah, it's not, I mean, it's a Temu painting. I say that only because we know that a lot of Temu paintings don't have the best, you know, highest quality, depending on the size you get. And mine is not a good size. It's like a 40 by 40. But I think it will turn out because it's basically, the entire thing is a face. So I have high expectations, but some of the stuff I'm seeing as I'm laying the drills down, you know, it's like, I'm not really sure about that. So again, just trust the process. And I could have saved myself a lot of time and a lot of money by just simply emailing them and saying, why are these round? But they're so inundated with that. And I'm sure it says on their site, like, don't worry, this does go on a square canvas. They probably want to shout it from the rooftops at this point because, you know, so many of us are like, wait, what? What's this? What is this? Strange drill. You know what I mean? So, okay. Oh, man. So, yeah, I recommend the succulent painting. Obviously, the stain that I have on mine, I'm almost 100% sure you're not going to have a stain on yours unless it was some weird, you know, a whole bunch of them got stained or something. But you're not going to have that problem. And it's beautiful. It's very enjoyable to work on. Because the colors are so pretty and vibrant. And yeah, it made me happy every day to come in here and see those colors all over. And it's so big, you know, that it just fills your table. So yeah, I recommend it. But good luck getting your hands on it. So I'm still, I feel like I need to have Diamond Art Club up on my iPad and keep refreshing the page. I would never do that, but I'm kind of not making a joke. It's like, at this point, my friends keep telling me, hey, Remy, it's back in stock. But I don't get their message, and that's not their fault, but I don't get their message, right, for like 2 hours, and I go, it's gone. It's just, so I'm looking forward to what's happening on Diamond Painting with Coco starting tomorrow. If you are unawares, it's okay. I will catch you up. So, starting tomorrow, we are going to be having a lot of fun because for the whole month of October, and Lisa, if you're watching, please don't worry. Okay, there's no, it's not scary enough to be like because I know that you don't like scary stories. If you don't like scary stories, you're still going to be able to listen to these, okay? So, for the whole month of October, I am going to be doing October Fright Month, in which I will be telling a spooky, scary story every single day for the month of October during a whip and chat. Yes. What? Can you guys see the difference in these colors? Wait, can you? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so come join me every day. You're gonna want to. Don't miss any. And it'll be a lot of fun. Why not? Halloween's my favorite month. Or, sorry. Halloween is my favorite holiday. But fall is my favorite time of the year, for sure. I love fall. It starts to cool down. I don't like the fact that it gets, we have less light, but... Okay, this one can go away. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, these are in the next one. I don't like the fact that it gets, dark so fast, but I do love how everything is cooler. It rains more, so we don't have to worry about forest fires as much. That's nice, I feel so bad for these people who are going through that right now. It's just horrible. Over in Eastern Washington right now, I've been seeing the pictures, and it's devastating. Homes lost, cars burned, just, yeah. Eastern Washington, if you're not from here, it's desert. They grow like grapes for wine, the apples, the pears, over on that side because of the climate is so different. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to focus. I can't talk and focus. 3807. Cornflower blue. Ooh, cornflower blue. Oh, I don't have this one. Okay. Okay. But it's all desert. It's literal desert. Yeah, like no evergreen trees. No, it's just flat and desert. So I was telling my husband, I'm not trying to make light of it, but I was telling my husband, I literally asked him, I'm like, what is there left to burn over there? I mean, it's like, it's always on fire every year. Every year there's forest fires over there. Not forest fire, wildfires, because there is no forest. But there's wildfires every year over there. I'm just literally going to do this. Should I? No, because I don't like the way it looks. Oh, and I have more right here too. So, nope, we're not going to do that. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or cute, because that's not cute. But I just don't understand, I don't understand what's burning, what's on fire, because every year they have these horrible fires, and every year they still continue to have them. Now, there's sagebrush, and I guess what you could call grass, but it's like all yellow and brown. So maybe that's what's, well, maybe I should, let's fill this one up first because it's not full. So yeah, I don't know. I'm, you never want to see stuff like that. So yeah, diamond painting next month. I have one painting, and you guys already know what my mini kit is. My mini kit is. So yeah, I'll be doing that mini kit and one large painting. I have not picked up my small painting yet, but I think I know what it's gonna be. But it's still on the way to my house. Normally I would pick from my stash. I have so many Halloween paintings, it's not even funny. But just because I love it so much. It's, you know, it's like if you love Christmas or if you love Easter or, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, I have so many Christmas paintings, or, oh my gosh, I have so many of this. Yeah, same. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the reason why you're seeing that some of these have so, you're like, whoa, why do you, I just realized this. The reason why some of these have so many drills left over is because I replaced them with the enhancement kit. Sorry, that was loud. I replaced them with the enhancement kit. And some people were like, why are you kitting up? Like, I'll show you, hold on. So when I was kitting up, I put like a pink strip right here on here. And then this symbol, right, corresponds with a symbol that I put on here. And people were like, why do you do that? Why do you kit up this? Why don't you just leave it out? Well, it would confuse me. It's just not the way my brain works. Especially when I have a situation like this. So let's say I didn't put it in here, right? So it doesn't exist. Number 46 does not exist. 310 is not on here, right? So I'm looking for 310. I'm looking for I'm looking for the symbol. I'm looking for the symbol, but there's no symbol. I can't find it. I'm going here. 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 There's a lot of colors. I can't find the symbol. Well, after I searched for a really long time, I could then come over here. Oh, okay, here's the symbol, right? And you're like, well, why don't you just put the sticker on the thing, put the line across it, and put this in the thing? Well, this is pixie dust, 310. And by the time, when I'm kitting down like this, I'm not going to stop necessarily and realize, oh, shoot, I just put pixie dust into 310, the 3810, when I meant to just put, anyway, I'm just saying for me, it works out. It works easier for me, but I encourage everyone to do whatever works for you, right? It was a legitimate question, so I often wonder why people do things, but I always figure, well, it's probably because that's the way their brain works. Some things, it's like, oh, I have no idea why I'm doing it that way. Yeah, you're right. That's way easier. And other times I'm like, sorry, you guys, I can't. My brain just doesn't work like that. My husband made split pea soup. Oh, it's so good. You know what? I'll be back. Okay. This is actually in the wrong one. These look like they're different. Oh, wow. Yeah. 30. Oh, no wonder it's 38. Oh, I'm glad I rechecked it. So a lot of people are doing the Drills and Chills event. Very cool. I think I've talked about this before, but I just, I'm so overwhelmed right now, and with what I'm doing, the project that I'm doing in October, I just don't have time for any events right now. But I want to mention an event, a really cute, short, and sweet event that's going on in Diamond Painting with Coco's Facebook group. One of our members has come up with a great idea, and what she's doing is she's doing a what she calls Tag Your It. And if you have a mini kit, you can participate. Basically, she does this little duck race. It's super cute. And if your name gets picked, if your duck wins, then you have to do one, not the whole kit, just one painting from the mini kit. And then the next person gets picked. So it's just fun. It's just a way to be part of the community and have some fun. So if you want to participate in that, go down in the description box. You will find my Facebook group, but listen, please, you guys. Okay. So here's what's going on. There's a lot of people that want to join Diamond Painting with Coco, and we want you to join so bad. In every Facebook group I have ever joined, literally every Facebook group I have ever joined, I have had to at least agreed to the rules of the group. At bare minimum, I've had to agree to the rules, okay? Before I could even get in, okay? Most groups have a couple of, maybe one or two questions, and then you also have to agree to the group rules to get in. When you go to say, I want to join Diamond Painting with Coco, just like with any other Facebook group, if you're in any other Facebook group, you'll know this to be true. It's going to ask you to answer 2 questions, and it's going to ask you to agree to the group rules. If you don't do those things, do you think that I'm on Facebook all day long, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? No. The automation system is set up to where if you don't answer the questions, it gives you, I think, an hour to correct that before you're denied. So if you don't answer the questions and you don't agree to the group rules, which is fine, fair, then you're not going to be able to get in. So if you do want to get in, please make sure to do that. It's super easy. It's super, super easy. So I just mentioned that because I see people a lot, not every day, not every other day, but every once in a while. I feel really bad. I message you. So if you see me messaging you, if you see Rainy Peters messaging you, that's me. My name's not Coco. Coco is my Chihuahua. Or if you see someone else messaging you from the group, because I do have mods, they will be telling you the same thing. Hey, we see that you're trying to enter. We would love to have you. Please finish completing. It's not like a Google Doc. No information is given out or anything like that. So anyway, just wanted to mention that. Wow, I've got all these different colors. Okay, 3840. So we're going camping again. I will be more excited when I'm feeling better. We've never gone camping this late in the year, ever. In all of the years that we have ever camped, ever in our entire lives. And I've been camping since I was, I don't know, at least 5. So yeah, it's this one. But it's not that far. It's okay, let's see. Okay. Oh geez, wow, what? No, it's got to be the plastic because these are both from the art club. So is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay. This one's almost full. Yeah, ever since I was 5. And my husband's been camping pretty much, you know, since then too. Since he was very, very young. Not the right color. Okay. 42. But yeah, we've never gone this late in the year. So pretty cool. I think it's like 40, just over 40 miles away from our house. So yeah. Okay. Do I need my scissors? Please don't make me get my scissors. Okay. I should probably always have them over here. Anyway, you know what? I'm just going to bring them over. Just in case I do need them. I don't know. It's probably going to rain most of the time that we're there. There are places to go hiking, which is awesome. Because we really like to do that. There's hiking trails and stuff like that. And it's a state park. It looks really nice. There was only one spot available, which I was actually very surprised by because of the time of year. But maybe it's all of us old people that don't have kids that are going back to school and are going camping this time of year. I don't know. Okay, I've got 2 distinct colors. It's the darker one. I'm really excited for you guys to see the next painting that I'm starting in October. It's one that I have been really wanting to do. Guess down in the comments what you think it might be. Maybe by artist. 3844. I'll give you a huge hint. It is from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, see this I had an enhancement for. This was a what was that? Glitter. A glitter. Yeah. It's nice that our son's here so he can, you know, take care of the animals when we're gone. Otherwise, I don't know what we would do. I have a lot of packages coming too, so hopefully I'm just gonna, usually what he'll do is when he gets home, he'll check the porch and just, you know, bring them inside for me. Not that anybody else is going to come out here except for the delivery guy, but you never know because I don't know how many of you guys were on that live with me, but when that weirdo showed up on my porch, we have since put up more signs at the end of our driveway. Do you know, I'm sure you guys know this. Do you guys know that if you put a no trespassing sign, I'm sure you know this, but I'm just gonna, if you put a no trespassing, this is why it makes me so mad when people come on to our property with a no trespassing sign. If you have a no trespassing sign and somebody comes on to your property, it is a class 3 misdemeanor. Okay, at least in Washington State, it is a class 3 misdemeanor, meaning I can call the police and have you arrested. Are you going to stay in jail? No, they're going to let you out on bond, but you have to go to court. So like, I can't believe that people just ignore no trespassing signs. I literally, I can't believe it. It just blows my mind. It's like, I don't know, maybe they don't know. No. Those are definitely the same color. I feel like they're the same color. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. This is another one of those situations. No, it's the darker one. Yeah, so if you don't want people coming on your property, man, go get a, what, $5 sign at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever your local hardware store is, Ace, I don't know what you have. Go get a no trespassing sign, man. Them people come on your property. Nope. Okay, now I do have some 6000s. So I do have 601. Okay. I do not have a label for 601, so I'm going to use this. I love Diamond Art Club stickers, man. I wish every company had stickers like this. Okay. I don't have all of the 6000s though. I thought I did, but I don't. Next, yeah, like 602, I don't have that, so we're just gonna put it in a bag behind 601 until I am able to print out more, get a more complete list. Can you hear Coco? She's dreaming. Maybe she's chasing a bunny. Okay, I do have 610, or sorry, 6010. I have 6010, but no labels. I was gonna, I saw this really cute diamond dot painting. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I really want it. And I almost bought it. And you guys, I think I'm just done with diamond dots. At least for now. I'm just done. I don't want to keep going and trying to figure out what color this is and what color that is. At least right now, I don't want to. Okay, I do have one for that. The thought of it, I was just like, nope, no. I don't want to try to keep that down. I mean, I do have one diamond dots left. I only have one. The others I've done, or I've given away. So, but I have Starry Night, and I really do want to do that one, but I can also get a very, a much larger one. I wonder if DP with Sparklers has an enhancement kit for that one. I'll have to look. Okay, now the rest are all ABs. So what we can do is get rid of some of this stuff on our desk. Let's get these put away. I can take this off. This needs to be cleaned, but I can take it off for now. Put over here. Ooh, there's drills and everything in there. There's drills all over the floor too. Okay. And these. Okay. So anything like this, okay, these need to be separated. So crystal, glitter, yeah. I'm just separating them into glitter, fairy dust, and because stuff like this, these round ones, I don't have a, you know, where am I going to buy Cloudless Blue or Glacier, or, you know what I'm saying? So now I did keep some of these. So metallic blue, I do have a bottle here for that. This is what I'm doing for now. I'm just putting the label inside the jar. Okay. So yeah, it's not going to be marked on the top for now. Oh my gosh. Right. Well, there's always something else I need. Why is there always something else? I don't know. Yeah, put it on top. So these are the rounds for the square painting. If you haven't seen them, do not fear. Okay, use them. They won't steer you wrong. They're not going to steer you wrong at DP with Sparklers. They know what they're doing. Now, these, even though these are round drills, they are going in my square cabinet because these rounds are not going to fit on a round canvas. So if I had a canvas and I'm like, oh, this is a gorgeous color, I really want to use it for a round, good luck, it's not going to work. So for right now, I'm just going to put it right here. Okay. I can get rid of this too. This is the, just the little information of how many came with the kit. Now, I also have the Cloudless Blue ready to go. I'll show you how I do this. It's really easy because I have to do it with these two. Actually, how am I going to do it with that one? Yeah, so there it is right there. I love getting all of these specials though. And again, if you're new, you'll see I put everything in color, in order of color instead of number. Okay, so we're gonna need some jars. We're going to need our glittery, sparkly, okay, we're gonna need those. Just a minute. Okay, we had a helicopter situation and Coco was gonna solve it somehow. These are down here. I have my fairy dust in this, sorry, in this one. I have my glitter, and I know I hardly have any, my glitter in here. And over here, I've got my metallics. So in here, I'm going to start with my specials, right? Like these, and see, like I can't see them when they're down like that because the labels are on the bottom. So I'm going to have to come up with something. One idea is to do what Shirley had done. Hi, Shirley. With the other system, which is simply putting a round, well, I would put a square label on top of this. You can't see what I'm doing. And then take one of the drills and plop it on top with a little dollop of super glue. And that, from just looking at it, I could be like, oh, okay, that's what that is. And that's probably what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm also noticing, I think I'm going to need some more jars. So again, I just take, this is Clarity, and I just kind of fold it in there. Or Charity, I keep saying Clarity. I just put it in there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for sure. Okay. And again, yeah. Okay, and the last one is this one. Now here's how I get the these stickers off. Now these do come off, but if you tear this off, then the back side's going to be sticky. So when you go to put it in your baggie, you know, whatever you're using. I mean, obviously, if you're just going to put this away, then just put this away. But if you want the sticker, if you want to put it in a bottle or if you want to put it in a baggie and you peel this off, because these do peel off really easily, like I said, it's going to be sticky. So what you're going to have to do is cut around it. Cut around the meat. Who knows what that's from? Cut around the meat. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now it's not sticky, okay? So, and the drills are everywhere, so it's perfect. I'm kidding. Just like that. Well, now I made something really fun for me to... Oh my gosh, I hate it when stuff goes in the drawer. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I need to cut that wonky business off. Okay. So this is not... Okay. Just like that. Now the rest of these, and obviously I'm going to continue going, but the rest of these do not, some of these do go in here, so we'll go ahead and do those next. Okay, so we have, let's do pixie dust first. Sorry, I'm really having to reach here. Pixie dust 368. So see, these are greens. I would consider this a green. It's like a, it's kind of hard to see, but so I don't have any because I'm looking at my greens. These are not actually, these are not actually in order yet. I haven't even coordinated them because I don't have enough. And I'm like, well, I really don't have enough to coordinate these yet. So I'm not even going to bother because I can just glance and see that I don't have it. So gonna need a bottle. Gonna need the really cool glitter. Oops, I'm sorry. The really cool glittery ones, which are these, right? These. Now, everybody's like, oh no, you can still find those metallic stickers. Where? I haven't been able to find them. Forever Young, maybe they restocked them? Possibility. Static. How do you guys store your drills? I would love to know. I love getting ideas. I love hearing other people's ideas. I think a lot of it kind of comes from me being a teacher for so many years. You know, I did a lot of listening and I did a lot of, you know, engaging with, you know, ideas, right? So I think that's why I'm so interested in everything, but you know, with diamond painting too, it's just I was always interested in what everybody had to say or do or whatever. Okay, 368. I also don't have that one. I can tell, right? Yeah. Okay. No, that's 369. Yeah, these are the only bottles I have. Huh? Get on it. Get on it. how are you guys doing with stuff being shipped to you? What I mean is, have you noticed a huge change in the length of time things are, in the length of time that you are receiving things, or no? Is it the exact same? Oh, Lord. Boop. It seems to me that things are taking longer to ship. Now, not always from Amazon, but you know, Temu, other companies that I've purchased from, I'm like, when did stuff ever take this long? Like, honestly, when did stuff ever take this long? I watched a pack. Okay, these are glitter. Now my glitter's all right here. I should, hold on. Do I have any pixie? I do. Let's do the pixie dust so that we can continue with the pixie dust for a moment, and then we'll move on to the glitter. So I have, okay, this is a blue, 37, what is it? I don't have that. 3812 I do. Ooh, that bottle's full. Okay, but this one's not. Okay. I heard this guy, I don't know how his, but well, wait a second, if they're not the same color. These aren't the same color. Well, is it the same color as this? Huh. No, okay, they're not the same color. Can't have that. I can't, I was on YouTube, and this guy popped up on my feed, and I don't know this person. I don't even listen to this type of topic or anything, so, but it caught my eye because it was like, the title caught my attention. I don't remember what it said right now, but that's not important. So basically, he's a trucker. He's been a trucker his whole life, and I don't know, I'd say he's 50s. And he goes through an agency. I don't know how that works, but basically it sounds to me like he's got this agent or an agency that contracts him potentially. So, okay, wait, hold on. 772. I have 712. Oh, 7. Sorry, I don't have that one. All right, 772. And so, you know, he's got this agency, and basically what the agency provides, it sounds like, is work. So, you know, they will contract with X, Y, and Z or whatever, and, you know, get you a job. So he got a phone call from the agency. And they were like, hey, we just wanted to let you know that we don't have any work for you this week, this whole week. And he was like, this whole week? They're like, no, we don't have any work this entire week. And the reason why he was making this video was because that is super concerning. And the reason why, I'm like, why? Like, what? I'm like really listening at this point, because I'm like, why is this a big deal? Like, I don't understand. So what he was saying was 3766. He said back in 2008, when the housing market crashed, we all remember that. People lost their jobs, went bankrupt, lost their homes, you know, they became homeless. I mean, it was bad. Even back then, okay, we had ships coming into port for trucks for trucks to come and get loaded up and take, you know, products, merchandise, whatever, to either grocery stores, retail shops, you name it. Okay, it's coming from those boats. It's coming from the ports. Not everything, but look up the percentage. It's a lot. And he asked her, he said, are you telling, oh, right. So back then he said, even in 2008, there would be at least one ship that would come in. And he said, are you telling me that there's no ships that are coming in for the entire week? And she said, no, none, not a single one. And he said, you guys should all be concerned about this. Okay, right? Don't have any glitter. This is glitter. We're good. Okay, let's start with the glitter. I do have 550. No, I don't. What? Well, what do I have? 3808. I don't have that. This is glitter, right? I'm telling you, I'm glad to get new ones, but I can't believe how little glitter I have. Okay, it looks like I need all of it. So he said, the reason you should be concerned is because I have never experienced this in my entire career of being a truck driver, and I have been doing this my whole life. And I have never, ever, ever had a situation where there wasn't a ship coming in with product. And what he was saying is basically right now, because I keep hearing things like, oh, interest rates are going down. And they are. That's not a lie. They are going down. Interest rates have gone down. Okay. But what? A good interest rate at this point is what? 5%? Are you kidding? No. That is not a good interest rate. Maybe they're trying to fool Gen Z. You know, oh, look at this interest rate. It's only 5%. We know better. The older people know. We know. And basically what he was just saying is, you know, hold on to your money right now. Stock up on food if you can, because it does look like there might be a little bit of a dip right now. And he was telling people, because he's like, look, I'm on the front line. Like, I see this happening. So I was just wondering, you know, the whole shipping thing. And then when I heard him talking about that, I went, wait, it does take forever to get stuff. What? Oh, right. So that one painting that I did, the Diamond Painting Pro, that took, you know, a month to get to my house. You're like, that's not long. Some take, you know, 6 to 8 weeks. I 100% agree with you. 1000%. I get it. I know. But I watched that thing. I watched it. Not every day, but I'm really spilling. Not every day, but I watched it, and it just stayed in customs, like, for the longest time. And maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe somebody wasn't updating the info. I don't know. But that's not the only instance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been other instances where I've been like, what's going on? Like, stuff used to come a lot faster. So I don't know. Just observation. I'm not making a statement. It's an observation. And it's irritating because it's like, we're used to getting stuff fast. I think Amazon has spoiled us is what it is. I think Amazon has spoiled us. And we're just used to getting things overnighted. You know, or the same day. So, they've ruined it for us. They've ruined it. Man, this is going to be a long kit down, y'all. That's okay, because I like, and it's not worth it getting those two out, because I have just a whole other bag to do. Ooh, this might require 2 bottles, huh? Yeah. I like not having to I like not having to switch videos constantly when I'm diamond painting. I just want, okay, now I know that I'm not going to have a sticker on that one. Do I have any others that are open? Yes. No. Are these, see, these aren't sparkly. Oh, these are though. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep switching videos. So I'd rather have a really long video. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. I am going to go lay down after this and probably take a nap. My husband's like, don't do anything today. I'm like, I don't have a choice. I have a goal and I'm trying to hit that goal. Okay, so crystals. Crystals are down here. So this will be, I say this will be easy because I don't have to put these in bags. So these are like a yellowish gold. They're a weird color. Let's take it out. Could be even a brown. Sometimes I have to look at the, no, they're definitely not. Wow, I don't have either one of, can you guys see what I'm, oh, kind of. Are they? Yeah, they're really dark yellow. Okay. And then this is a blue. And this is a blue. Easy peasy. Okay. So, crystals, done. Now we've got our ABs. Let's get these in order. Oh, I don't need to. I don't listen to myself. Okay. So 554 is a purple. Do I have a 554? Yes, I do. So I don't know if you can see. If you're new here, can you? These are my ABs. So do you see how they're just color coded? That's all. If you want to know more about this storage system, please go to my most popular videos. Just sort by most popular, and then you'll see a thumbnail with a really ridiculous picture of myself on it, and it says something about a huge change in storage or something like that. And you can watch the video. There's too much stuff here to link. Okay, I've already done it in that one video. That one video already has all of the information. So maybe I'll link it underneath this video because I am showing this a lot. And if you are somebody who's like, what is that? What are you doing? Because you haven't seen it, then I'll link it. Okay, I have a little, I don't know if this will all fit in here. Now these are oh, I already said they are ABs. Yeah, okay. And, right, that's not an AB. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Okay, 954. So see, it's just really easy because I can look 954. It's not over here, right? No, and I can just pull this up just like this and see if I have 954. I don't. Oh, it's a pretty light green. Okay, so. Oh, I do the heart. I have different stickers. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I had to find the heart-shaped. That's what I use for the ABs. I don't know why. Because before I started this system, I was using the heart-shaped ones, and I'm like, I am not changing that because there's too much stuff that I've already changed. So no, thank you. Okay, so 954. Here it is. And I did find just a few more bottles. So, but not much more. So yeah, that's as soon as I'm done here, before I lay down, I'm gonna go ahead, and I can't believe how many bottles I need. It's just crazy. And see, look, boop, right there. Now, I don't have any more blues, oranges, or yellows. So this just simply goes back in the drawer like that. Bam. Blue, what is it? 3846. So that would be over here. It's right here, and right here, and right here. So would it fit in here? Gonna be pretty cool. And I have tried to group them together. So like if I have a 946, those are together. 959, those are together. So I do group them that way, but they're just, this is just blue. It doesn't go from light blue to dark blue. It's just blue. So oh no. Oh. Okay. Next time, it's going to be a new bottle. Okay. And the last one I have for an AB, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. There. Now you can see my ugly head. Let's fix this. Oh, and that's a crystal right there, actually. Okay, I'll come back to that. So I still have all of this down here for AB space or whatever. So I have B52 right here. Which one's lower? This, I'm gonna go, well, no, this one's, this is the lowest one. Sorry if you can see me. I hate it when I'm in camera like this. Ugh. I'm always like, God, your hair looks so bad. Why didn't you brush your hair? And I'm like, well, I did. It just, I don't know why, but okay, this is like a gold. What is it? 422. I might have 422. Isn't it? And it's pretty yellow. But I don't have it. So why did I put the baggies away? I don't know. And what am I using for the crystals? Just plain square. Oh gosh. Just plain squares. Right. You guys, I have so many stickers. Help, help. Okay, 422. There we go. I swear I had one. Oh. Well, I can put these stickers back down. Here. I'm off my lap. Get away from me. Okay. Right? There's no... Nope. Okay. And that goes in there. And, whoops, hold on. I gotta put this away. Take this off. I gotta put these jars away, bottles, whatever. And I have to finish filling out my logbook. Definitely. These go back in the round kit. Okay, so I will try to remember to link. Okay, I'm going to link 2 things. And if you're still here, give me a flower emoji. I need a flower, please. Any flower. I'm going to link the succulent short so you can see how absolutely stunning it is. And I will also link the storage short underneath this video so that you can see those and you don't have to look them up yourself, okay? I love you guys that much. All right. And with that, you guys, hit like, hit subscribe, push every single button you see. Just, if you see a button, just click, 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 click. Loves.